In today's video, we're going to talk about entering data in Excel. Now, I'm going to start entering data in cell A1. Now, at this point, we have to make a decision. Now, the most common ways to enter data are going to be pressing Enter or pressing Tab. Pressing the Enter key will enter the data and move down. Pressing Tab will enter the data and move right. Now I want to move down, so I'll press Enter. Now I'm going to enter a number and press Tab to move right. Now looking at the data I entered, you'll see that the default alignment for text was to the left and numbers are to the right. You can of course change it, but by default, that's how they will line up. Now there may come a point where you started typing in the wrong cell. But if you haven't pressed Enter or Tab, you can actually stop the typing by pressing Escape on your keyboard. And then none of the data will be entered. So there may come a point where you want to enter data into a cell, but actually keep the cell active. So for instance, you may want to change the formatting after, either through the cell or the font itself. So you want to keep it active. Now we can do this a couple different ways. We can use our mouse and click the check mark, or we can use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl Enter. And as you can see, it keeps that cell active, so then I can change the formatting on it without having to go and select the cell again. Now, there are some ways that Excel helps you entering data, such as predicting what you're trying to type. So you can see my regions over here, and if I start typing, it actually tries to find some of the values that I've already typed in. So if I wanted Asia in here, I would just press Enter, and I didn't have to type out the whole thing. I can also use the shortcut Ctrl D, and it will repeat the last thing I had on the row buff. Now the last thing we're going to talk about is overlapping text, and I'm going to make the column smaller so you can see what happens when you type in something that spills over to the next column. Now you'll notice that these up here, they actually cut them off if there's something next to it. But if you are typing something in and there's nothing to the right of it, it will spill over to the next column. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching.